AB Courtyard Patio Package, Burgundy. This patio package will fit on a 12 by 19 patio. These basic instructions can be modified to fit a different patio size. This layout will use the following blocks. The blocks are modular in size, with 2 AB York blocks equaling 1 AB Dublin block. The blocks come with built-in angles, so during construction, when an AB York, AB Dublin, or a wall cap meets up to a flat surface, some cutting will be required to give a finished look to the project. During construction, the AB Dublin blocks may be angled the wrong way, leaving a gap. Simply slide the block over and add in an AB York block. For more details on proper construction, see the AB Courtyard Reference Guide. To start, locate the center on one side of the patio. Install 4 corner blocks to build the first course of the back post. Corner blocks have a long side and a short side. Place the long side facing out. Check for level and use shims if necessary. Install the next course of corner blocks so that they overlap the blocks below. This second pattern will offset the vertical seams. To start the wall panel, we will need to use a cut block. This creates a straight side to the block to place against the corner block, giving us a clean, flush look when meeting up with the flat surface. For this project, we will be cutting an AB Dublin block in half, as well as one in a 3/4 and 1/4 size. These cut pieces will then be used on every course where the blocks of the wall panels meet up with the flat surface of the post. When building the wall panels, installing 2 courses at the same time will help with block alignment. For the first course, use the pre-marked blocks and cut down the center of the raised ring to create the 3/4 and 1/4 size. Use a saw with a diamond blade and adhere to safety standards. Install a cut block against the center of the post to start the patio wall. Install AB York blocks to build the curve and to where the next post will be located. This wall panel will determine the exact placement of the next post. If posts are built first, custom cuts will be needed on every course of the wall panels. Place all AB York blocks with the long side of the block facing the outside of the curve to build the curved wall section. If the block starting the curve is not angled properly, the direction of the curve will be wrong. To correct this, the initial cut block to start the section will need to be changed. Start by removing the last block that has the wrong angle and set aside at the beginning of the section. Then slide all the blocks down 1 block from the start of the section. Remove the initial cut block and then place in the AB York block that was previously set aside. Now reinstall the initial cut block by turning the block over so the raised rings are facing down and the cut side is against the post. A second option would be to replace the initial cut block with the opposite angle cut block. And finally, a third option would be to replace the quarter size cut piece and an AB York block with a 3/4 size cut piece that is angled correctly. Once the angle is corrected, install AB York blocks to build the curve. At the end of the curve, place an AB York block with the long side facing in to create the start of the straight section prior to meeting up with the next post. At the end of the wall section, place a cut block with the cut side facing out to complete the section. Place 4 corner blocks with their long sides facing out to build the next post. Place the corner blocks so that the wall panel will be centered on the finished post. Install the next course of corner blocks so that they overlap the blocks below. This second pattern will offset the vertical seams. To build the second course, starting in the middle and working towards both posts, stack AB York blocks with the long sides facing out. Then cut another AB Dublin block, this time in half. This will ensure the blocks line up properly and the seams are offset from the course below. Place the cut sides against both post blocks to create a finished look against the post. Stack up the third course of the post and the wall panels using cut blocks to meet up with the posts. Install 2 additional courses of the posts, alternating the pattern on each course to offset the course below. Finish the project with wall caps and post caps. You can choose to secure them in place with masonry adhesive. With one side done, complete the second half of the project using the same steps. To build the bar, start by measuring the space where it will be located. Place the first corner block with the long side facing out, followed by another corner block to build the corner. Then stack AB York and AB Dublin blocks to build the back wall of the bar. At the end, place 2 more corner blocks to build the corner as was done on the opposite side. To start the second course, a custom cut corner block and a cut AB Dublin block will be needed. Place one corner block so that it's offset from the corner blocks below. Measure and custom cut a corner block to complete the end. Build the wall panel starting with a 3/4 sized cut block. This creates a straight side to the block to place against the corner block. Using AB York and AB Dublins, build the back wall panel. At the next corner, end with a 1/4 size cut block. Cut side out to meet with the corner block. Then measure and install another custom cut corner block to finish the course. Using the same patterns from the first and second courses, build an additional 4 courses, alternating between each pattern per course, offsetting the vertical seams and locking the blocks together. On the 7th and top course, install the same pattern as was done on the first course. This time, place all of the blocks with the raised rings facing down. This creates a smooth surface for the countertop to be placed on. Install the countertop material. Secure it in place with masonry adhesive. For a complete library of AB Courtyard how-to sheets, visit us at allenblock.com and share your projects with us on social media. We'd love to see them.